Okay, I'm just going to change the speaker out today, and I wanted to do it live so that I can tell if there is an actual dilemma with the speakers going on, but I'm hoping there isn't. So I've got 3 brand new ones here that I'm going to try. I'm going to solder everything in and then see how everything responds and works. So I was asked to try this one from a certain company, and I'd like to do that today with this one and see if this is any better. These are actually the same one that's in there. It might have just been defected. So I'm going to put those to the side. I'm going to take this one. I'm going to desolder the speaker that's in it. Everything is powered down, so I don't have to worry. It's very, very simple, very easy. Done. Now, normally what I like to do is put a little bit of flux on the ends of these guys here. And then just take a little bit of solder and redo it. Just a tiny bit. Don't touch your chassis. Don't melt your chassis. Okay, so the thing with these speakers is you have to be very, very careful not to overheat the contact here. And what I like to do is put the speaker down in the case so that you don't get any crap inside of it. And if it's possible, and if your wires reach, you can do this. So, and I'll probably just use my little tweezers here and connect. So positive to positive. Get that stuff off of that. Positive to positive, and it has a little bit of solder on it, but I'll probably add just a tiny bit more. And what I'll probably do is flux these a little bit, tiny bit, so the solder sticks. Okay. Flux is very important to me. I don't know how it is with you guys, but I like doing the flux. Okay, so here we go. A little bit too much solder on there. I had to wipe it off. Now, normally what I'm doing is just touching it very lightly. And I'm just trying to get a good contact, but just don't overheat it. And I'll see if I can reach this one for you guys. I'm not sure, but we'll try. Alright, that's good for now. Because I'm only doing a test on this. So you could see that the solder is, the connections are okay. Well, maybe you can't, not focusing. Okay. Well, anyway, it's on there. And you can trust me. So I'm going to put the speaker back inside the chassis, which is a very, very nice tight fit, by the way. I like it. And now, the moment of truth. So I just put the chassis back in there, and now I turn my...
I have something here for you. What is it? Father's lightsaber.
Speaker works.
This is the weapon of a Jedi Knight. An elegant weapon for a more civilized age.
Let's see what happens now. And it sounds great. No crackling. Oh, that's beautiful. Wow, that is awesome. Okay, so that works out good. Excellent. Now that I know that this speaker works, take my chassis back out, and I'm going to take the speaker out again. I'll try and do this in a fast manner, if I can, but I like to do it live, because this way you guys know that I'm not messing around. So, I'll take this one off really fast. If your soldering iron is hot, then you really don't need a lot of... I'm holding the speaker on the outside. I'm not pressing down on the cone, by the way. So, okay, so cool. That one works. I'll put that to the side. Now, I'm going to open up one of these replacement black coned speakers that was like this. And I'm going to put that in and see if that will work. So it's a 4 ohm, 3 watt. I'm just going to do the same thing again, put the speaker down in the cover. Add a little flux right here. Add a little flux here. And I'm going to take a little solder and solder it relatively quickly on. Okay, that's one. A little bit more solder on that. This ground wire is a tough one. Trying to hold it so that doesn't hurt. Cool. Okay, so now that that's connected, I'll put the speaker right inside the case. Okay, so chassis in as far as it should go. Speaker looks good. There's no cracks, there's no mars, there's no anything on it. I'll light it up again.
I have something here for you. What is it? Your father's lightsaber. This is the weapon of a Jedi Knight. An elegant weapon for a more civilized age.
Okay, turn it on. Oh, that's the track. Now, here's the black one. Cracking. Hear that? Definitely no good. Okay, so there's a problem. Now that's number 2. This is the second black-faced speaker. Second black-faced speaker that is causing a problem. So the silver-faced speaker seems to be working okay. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean that the speaker is bad. It just may not be able to be capable of handling this type of ohmage, or it's just not rated correctly or something. So I guess I'm going to try this one here. Now if this one does the same thing, because I got 2 of them to test to make sure. Now if this one does the same thing, then I know that there is a problem either with the rating or the ohmage, or the actual cone can't handle the actual ohmage of the speaker. So that is what we're going to test right now and find out. So I love doing all this live so you guys can see it. I know getting these on is very hard. Trying to get the speaker in the right position so I can solder it easy. At least to get it on there. Alright, I'm going to try that. Okay, that's a nice joint. Was a nice joint. Pulled it off too quick. Okay. Okay. So, let's see. I'm going to get the ground one on. Wow, my wires just don't want to come out here. Wow, okay. Let's try this one. Get this guy on. Very light touch, so we do not melt the frame. And it's looking pretty good. Pretty good. Okay, so we're going to put this in now. I'm try and get it in my slot, my spaces, because there's spaces in here. Okay, so I'm putting the speaker in, obviously, trying to be careful with the sides. And it's in. There's no Mars, there's no defects, it all looks okay. And now I'm going to slide the chassis back in and turn it on.
I have something here for you. What is it? Your father's lightsaber. This is the weapon of a Jedi Knight. An elegant weapon, but a more
Definitely doesn't sound
civilized
as
age.
full as the silver coned, but I'll try this. Okay. Well, this one's good. As you can hear it, there's no cracking. So we have another defective one. This one is fine. So this black one and this silver cone is good. This one, brand new, is not. So you can hear it, no cracking, and this is a pretty damn loud volume. So there we are. So you got to be careful on, purchasing the speakers, and if it's defected, definitely send it back or let the person know that you purchased it from, that maybe they have a bad shipment in, and it's obviously not their fault because they're just a reseller. They don't design or make these things, but that is my situation, and I'm working with a company right now that is helping me get through this, so I appreciate it very much, and thank you for sending these out and doing and letting me do the tests. Thanks.